There's not enough parking for all the students to come and park.
There isn't enough parking.
There is not enough parking spots for students or for people who live around the campus.
You honestly think that there is enough parking places for the permits you sell?
Yep.
Okay.
And they make sure of that.
I know that I've had to pay for parking at the meters, even though I have a permit.
I mean, that happens. A lot of people, really what it boils down to is a lot of people don't want to walk.
As you can see, after a long day of class, the last thing some students want to see is one of these on their windshields. But one ticket seems like nothing compared to the daily battle one Moorhead woman has to face after her long 8-hour workday in order to just find a spot to park in front of her very own home.
Here, girl, come on, come on.
When I first saw this woman, who asked to not be named, she was parking her car in one of MSUM's student parking lots.
Because there was someone parked in my driveway and there was no parking on the street, so I parked in the pay lot.
How often does that happen?
Every day.
She was here before MSUM expanded.
There were houses and families living across the street from me when I bought my home.
That is, until what she calls a bad neighbor moved in across the street.
If I had known the campus was buying out the houses across from me, I would not have bought my home.
And with the college's arrival came all of her parking problems.
I find it very frustrating. I've had strangers parking in my driveway, called the city police. City police said that they wouldn't tow the car unless I paid for towing. I've parked behind people before, and they've driven across my yard to get to the street. Sometimes they move nicely and sometimes they don't.
And she says the problem boils down to one expense some students don't want to pay.
But I think the parking is quite expensive, the parking passes for the students. Parking should maybe be included in their fees or in their tuition.
But until the college can find a parking compromise, this woman will continue to have to look both ways before crossing the street, before she can consider herself home sweet home. This is Callan Klein, Campus News.